Welcome, one and all video game aficionados, to the StutterBullet gaming channel, and today we are taking 3 full stock vehicles up Pikes Peak to see which can set the fastest time. The first car we have is the Alfa Romeo 4C. It has 240 brake horsepower, 258 foot-pounds of torque. It is mid-engined rear-wheel drive. It has about 173 pounds of weight. Its top speed is 160 miles per hour, and its 0 to 60 is 4.5 seconds. That's a really nice 0 to 60, and a pretty okay top speed. I'm assuming it has that top speed because of its sort of low amount of horsepower and torque. Okay, on to the next car. The next car we have is the Alfa Romeo 8C Competizione. It has 450 brake horsepower, 354 foot-pounds of torque. It is front engine rear-wheel drive. It weighs 3,494 pounds and has a top speed of 180 miles per hour and 0 to 60 at 4.2 seconds. This has a 30 millisecond lead on the 0 to 60 and 300 millisecond, I believe, and a 20 mile per hour top speed lead. I think that's mostly because of the about 200 more horsepower and almost 200 more torque. Almost 100 more torque, 200 more horsepower, sorry. But the weight is about 1,600 pounds more. So this won't handle as well through the corners as the Alfa 4C, but it will have a better top speed and 0 to 60. Okay, on to the next car. The next vehicle we have is the Lotus Exige S. It has 345 brake horsepower, 295 foot-pounds of torque. It is mid-engine rear-wheel drive. It weighs 2,592 pounds. It has a top speed of 170 miles per hour, and it has a 0 to 60 of 4 seconds. This has more horsepower, about 100 more than the 4C, and 40 more foot-pounds of torque than the 4C, but it also has 100 less horsepower and about 60 less torque than the 8C, but it has both minus 10 and plus 10 top speed and MPH from the 8C and the 4C. But it is the fastest 0 to 60, and it is a Lotus, so it could be the best handling. But we shall see. I will see you at the bottom of the hill. Welcome to the bottom of the hill, ladies and gentlemen, and here I have the Alfa Romeo 4C. Let's see how it can do. 3, 2, 1, go. I have a feeling this isn't going to do very well on the straights to carry any speed, although it is getting up to 100 quite quickly. So what was that, 11 seconds to 100? Yeah. Ooh, little bit cutsy there. But yes, I have a feeling that this is going to do very, very well in the corners. Very, very well. I think it's going to be able to carry a tremendous amount of speed. 112 miles per hour isn't like a tremendous amount of speed, not in this game at least, but it is a lot of speed to be carrying through the corner. But I have a feeling that this is not going to do very well on the straights, just because of its low amount of horsepower, but it will be able to carry a lot of speed through the corners. I can tell you that. So, but yeah, as you saw, just braking right there, going out wide on that corner, keeping to the outside, and very nice through that corner. Just hoping that no online players come down this hill right now. Very unfortunate. Ooh, that was very nice to that corner, although I did, I think, put too many wheels off the side. Wow, I was actually turning too much into that corner, and I wasn't even at full lock. That's interesting. This is a very, very grippy vehicle. Crashed into the fence that there. Should have braked a little bit more, I guess. Oh. Yeah, it's reaching about 30 miles per hour? Before it really simmers down. Although it did carry about 100 miles per hour through that corner. And that one. 100 into there. 103 into there. And 112 into this corner. Okay. On to the next car. Welcome back to the bottom of the hill, ladies and gentlemen, and here I have the Alfa Romeo 8C. Let's see how it can do. Competition, by the way. 3, 2, 1, go. Appears to have a lot of wheel spin off the line. Let's see. Nice through there. Okay through there. Let's see. This seems to have a lot of straight line speed, although it did reach 100 at the same time the Alfa Romeo 4C did, which was 11 seconds. This appears to have not as good of grip either. Oh yeah, no. Not as good a grip. You could just tell through that corner that it was just lacking grip. Ooh, some oversteer problems too. Once it gets started, it doesn't appear to want to stop. How does it do through here? Oh, it does oversteer through here. That's what it does. That's fine. Okay. Other than that, it appears to be going pretty fast. Trying to keep the oversteer in check. Drift a combined total distance of 3 miles in a full stock vehicle is what that just said. I don't like that achievement because I'm really trying not to drift. Or to tail slide or oversteer or fishtail. I don't think I'm gonna ever fishtail. I'm not that bad. Yes, this appears to have some nice straight line speed though. And top speed. I think it has so far gotten higher than the Alfa Romeo 4C. In every place of straight line like this, it's done better than the 4C. Like, it's gonna get up to what? Oh yeah, the 4C was slowing down by now. 4C only met like 125, not 135 or 140. Of course, the 4C would have done much better with the grip that this would have done much better with the grip that the 4C has, and the 4C would have done much better if it had the engine of this. In fact, the 4C would be in a class of its own. It had the engine of this. It'd be in a Ferrari class. Okay, on to the next car. Welcome back to the bottom of the hill, ladies and gentlemen, and here I have the Lotus Exige S. Let's see how it can do. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this feels incredibly grippy and incredibly fast. Oh, it reached 109 seconds instead of 11. It feels like it has more grip than the Alfa Romeo 4C and more top speed than the 8C. And it might actually, because it is lighter than the 8C by a great amount, and it's only slightly heavier than the 4C. Could have thicker tires though. Oh, through there that was absolutely gorgeous. Oop, move the mouse a bit. Had to reset the camera because I bumped the mouse on the table, sorry. And I don't like how in the cockpit it doesn't reset the camera to the center position. It's a weird thing of the crew, but I don't like it. Let's see how this does through these corners. Absolutely phenomenal. Superb amounts of grip. I guess that's to be expected from a Lotus, considering what it's basically based around. Performance, track days, all that stuff. I remember going to a track day, and this was one of the main vehicles around. Not the Exige itself, but just a bunch of Lotuses everywhere. They're pretty much just bred solely. Oh my gosh. I think that's the littlest I've ever had to break through that corner. This thing is amazing. Because it has like the handling of some of the top of the line supercars, but it doesn't have their straight line speed. And it's probably lighter than some of those top of the line supercars. What in the world? Did that truck just pop in out of nowhere? Oh, it seems to be oh my goodness, I almost hit those rocks because I didn't mean to turn in that early. This thing is lightning quick. I should have chosen a different car for this, guys. The Alpha and the, they don't stand a chance. Okay. On to the times when I say they don't stand a chance, I actually mean it. Ooh, this doesn't really want to do donuts. Oh, it does not want to do donuts. That is surprising. Nope, not doing donuts. It absolutely refuses to do donuts. Unless I do this. And then it does some really weird donuts. But if I just do this... No. Wait, what if I do this? Let's try this. Yeah. Donuts are not on this thing's mind. Okay, on to the times. For the Lotus Exige S, it was a 2:32.12. For the Alpha 8C, it was a 2:44.78. And for the Alpha 4C, it was a 2:41.29. This is sort of what I expected, but I thought the 8C would have done better. And I did not expect the Lotus to be this quick. It is faster in a straight line than both of them, and handles better through the corners than both of them. It is an amazing little car. Super fast. I absolutely love it. Well, it's been a fantabulous time, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.